Larry Lambert, Mr. Cornette. I was curious of how you rate the Fantastics as a tag team. It seems that whenever the Rock and Roll Express leave a territory, that the Fantastics would come in to feud with their opponents. I feel that the Fantastics have had some of the best matches of all time with the Midnight Express, bar none. Do you think that the reason the Fantastics never reached the top tag team sport nationally was a timing issue or a talent issue? It seemed that their work in psychology was top-notch, but they lacked an intangible star quality. Thank you for your time, passion, talent.
I think the Fantastics were a great tag team, and he says it seems that whenever the Rock and Roll Express left a territory, the Fantastics would come in to feud with their opponents. Excuse me. Wait a minute, the carbonation. Let me get some more of that. That wasn't the case everywhere, and unfortunately, the second team in always suffers. The Rock and Roll Express started in Memphis, but they were never a money draw in Memphis because they were started as the babyface team, B-show team to the Fabulous Ones, Stan Lane and Steve Keirn. The people had seen the Fabs, the Rock and Roll didn't get over. But then the Rock and Roll went to Louisiana, where they were the first rock and roll type tag team with the music and the teeny bopper girls, etc., and they got over like $1 million. Then the Fantastics came into Mid-South, tried to follow that. They couldn't because people had seen it. But the Fantastics went to Dallas before the Rock and Roll, and when we worked with them in Dallas, the Fantastics got that response in world class because they were the first ones. And when the Rock and Roll came over, the people had seen that. So I rate the Fantastics basically a great team. Bobby Fulton is one of my lifelong friends, even before I got into business. Great guy. The matches technically that we had with them were in some cases better than the ones with the Rock and Roll Express, but the Rock and Roll drew more money with us and us with them because we were first in Louisiana and first with them in the NWA, and that's the name of that tune.